Nick Dyer, $1.99. Hey, Opie, you should do Ant's show.
In case you didn't know, me and Opie, we don't get along very well anymore. It's a shame. But I think it would be cool. Do you think? Let me know. Because I'd have him on. I have no problem. But, yeah, wouldn't that be interesting, having Opie on? I had Jimmy on last week. He was great. But...
No! He's WABC's problem now. No, leave me alone.
The Opster, once again, with another shot at Anthony. It's amazing to me. Opie is obsessed with Anthony. I mean, if you really think about it, Anthony barely talks about or even trashes Opie. It's just a lot funnier and more interesting when Anthony does it. Opie talks about Anthony every day, during every stream. He cannot read the questions about Anthony or answer the super chats. He could do that. He chooses to do that because he's in this weird dichotomy of the only time he gets any numbers, they're pathetic numbers, by the way, but anytime he gets any of those numbers, it's because he's talking about Anthony. So he's in this weird position where his former co-host, who he hates, he has to talk about him, even though at the same time he's claiming to be above it all and better and doesn't have to talk about it. This is like when Opie and Anthony had the classic on-air fight, and Opie was like, I can go do something else. And Cumia said, no, you couldn't. And Opie was like, yeah. But he couldn't do something else. So Opie's in the same thing. He's like, I can talk about other stuff. No, he can't. Which is why he doesn't. Which is why he continuously just talks about Cumia. Well, even in the quote-unquote streams he does where it's just Opie, there's always going to be a Cumia mention or trashing in there. And he's always going to take a shot at Cumia, too. He can't just read like a question or a super chat about Cumia. Just like, oh, Anthony, hope I wish him well. It's always going to be a shot or a dig, which is fine, by the way. I'm not saying I don't enjoy when the Opster does that. I'm just saying he needs to stop acting like he's above it all, and he doesn't do that type of thing, because he definitely does. But even like this shot right here, where the guy just goes, Anthony, you should do Ant's show. And Opie had to just take a shot at him, which is hilarious, but then he'll be like, oh, I take my shot to the thing, but I'm above it. And I won't go on Kevin Brennan, and all people do is shows trashing other people. Opie, that's the only show you do. And I think you're a full-blown alcoholic now, because your mouth is stained from wine, and when you're not at your house doing a live stream, you're always at a bar. So you must be sucking them down at that bar and staying trashed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.